through the struggle, but I still won't let that get me down.
Hey guys, it's Nikki Lynn here with Nikki Expressions. So today is all about the roadblock and what it's like when you hit the roadblock and how frustrating that roadblock can be. And I came out to the beach because it's a place for me to kind of get all my thoughts together, and it's very calming, very soothing. The sun is setting, so I thought it'd be great lighting as well. So anyways, this is the roadblock. I hope you guys like it. Everything is flowing smoothly. You're on the path to success. Then, unexpectedly, a roadblock sends your ideas in a mess. Everything that was right suddenly all seems wrong. Each thought you had doesn't seem to be coming far along. You try to trust the process, holding tightly to your inspiration. You keep the faith through the struggle, trying your best not to become jaded. Very, very short one. That's all on the roadblock. So I wrote the roadblock because I'm in a roadblock, and because sometimes these things happen to where you feel like you have this great idea and you've strategized so much and everything seems to be working out fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, something goes wrong. And it can be a big thing that goes wrong. It can be a small thing that goes wrong where it's just you had an idea and it's not working well, or you invested money and it ended up being a bad investment. Those are all things that can go wrong. What I'm saying to you about the things that go wrong, though, is, first of all, who gives a shit if it goes wrong? If it goes wrong, that means there's another chance for it to go right. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it's going to stay wrong. It just means, hey, the first plan didn't work. My vision and what I can foresee is still there. So I just have to find a different way to get to it. Think back to when I was talking about perseverance and how you have to keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. I'm big on sports. Look at some of these sports teams who year in and year out, they try and they try to win that championship, whatever it is. For hockey, it's a Stanley Cup. For soccer, it's a World Cup, every 4 years. For football, it's the Super Bowl trophy. There's all these things, and they keep pushing towards it, and there's roadblocks all the time. If you are an athlete, more than likely your biggest roadblock, if you've made it to the majors, is you get an injury. You broke your leg. Look at the Raiders 2 seasons ago when Derek Carr broke his leg. That's definitely a roadblock. But the thing of it is, they just choose a different strategy. So if you made a bad play, you can't avoid injuries all the time, but if you can look back and, treat whatever roadblock it was like an injury that, like in a sports thing or whatever, then you can see, for instance, if it was a play and it caused you to break your leg, and you look back and you're like, oh, had I, like for Derek Carr, had he slid, he might not have broke his leg. Had he slid, he might not have broke his leg, or maybe he would have. So that's just it. There's always going to be a roadblock. For me personally, just so maybe you guys can relate, there were definitely things that happened this week that kept me so frustrated, and I was like, I have a vision in mind that I'm working towards, like most of you do. And there were times that I wanted to be like, you know what, fuck this, I quit, I give up, this is stupid, whatever, and I was letting my own, critical thoughts or criticism thoughts or whatever. I was letting cynical, that's what I'm looking for. I was letting my own bad thoughts kind of take over, and I was like, this is shit, I don't want to do this. But I do want to do this. I get it, what the vision that I see and the steps that I'm taking to work towards it, bring me joy, as they probably do for most of you. And so that's just it. You have to be able to push through those roadblocks and understand that everybody has roadblocks. You've seen that meme where it's like what people think the path to success is, and it's this straight arrow, and it says what it really is, and it's this little zaggly thing or whatever. So that's the path to success. Overcome those roadblocks. It's all gonna work out fine. You just have to, like I said, go back to the drawing board and kind of regroup. It's fine. So anyways, I'm going to regroup. You guys should regroup too. Don't give up on what you're going for. And yeah, that's basically all I got. This was the roadblock. Hope you like it. As usual, new usual, there's going to be a, what's it called? A text version, there we go, a text picture version on my Instagram, ignikki.expressions. There will be, I've been terrible about posting on my blog, but whatever, it's on my Instagram. If you like this, like it, share it with somebody who you think might, you know, need to see this to help them overcome the roadblock and not feel like they're the only ones. There's going to be a little subscribe button right up here, so subscribe to it. Yeah, and if you like it, check out my next video. This one is all about perseverance that I talked about earlier. Bye guys, talk to you later.